Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, and we're back after a month. Gang is feeling better. We got the Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 263 leaks and spoilers. And now, unfortunately, this I think is only 13 pages. And Miyamaro was saying that the chapter so they were saying that the officials say that this is part 2 of chapter 262, so that's interesting. But yo, this chapter is wow. We get an unexpected sorcerer coming into the fray, and actually there's an MVP that isn't even a sorcerer, and we're gonna get to that at the end of this chapter. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. We're on the road to 5K. So the chapter starts off with Yuta. Rika's holding Yuta. We get a different angle. He just looks like he's sleeping. Rika's crying. Then we get some information. Yuta can't use any curse technique other than Gojo's Limitless right now. He notices that since the time Sukuna lost his left arm, he hasn't used World Cutting Slash. Yuta thinks Sukuna doesn't have no other ways to overcome Limitless other than using application. And we get some really cool scenes. Like before, people were saying Yuta was getting his butt kicked, but yo, he's throwing hands and feet at Sukuna, which is very, very interesting. Yuta lifts and throws Sukuna and kicks him away. He then lands a punch on Sukuna's head, but Yuta is slightly having a hard time adjusting to Gojo's long arms and legs, which is hilarious. Like that joint is funny. Yuta knows that he can't master Gojo's Limitless Curse technique just with one swap training. He says, now I understand why the 6 eyes is a must need. Like, yeah, because it's just all like, you know, it allows for any type of, it kind of like speed runs a lot of it. It almost like training wheels, I would say. Like it kind of adjusts things almost. Now, Yuta remembers Gojo saying, it's okay, I'm the strongest, and thinks how much did it take to say that confidently. But Sukuna notices that Yuta is struggling with Gojo's curse techniques and asks if Yuta really has time for this and punches him away. Which is interesting because it's just like, yeah, I mean, it is true. He doesn't have that much time to be really pondering those type of things. Now, Kenjaku has informed Sukuna about Yuta's copy curse technique. He thinks the requirement to copy is most likely Rika consuming a body or a part of the body. But Sukuna wonders if Yuta can use curse techniques he had copied before, but he realizes that Yuta can only use Limitless for now. And we gotta wait for the officials to come out because I know the wording may be interesting because it's just like, why put for now? Meaning that there's a possibility that in Gojo's body, maybe Yuta could use some of the other stuff, but it's interesting that it started off with, you know, Rika holding, you know, Yuta as far as this chapter. You know, it ended with that in the last chapter, started with this in this chapter. So it's just like she's out, and a lot of people have said, you know, it's because, you know, the curse technique is active, you know, like, so it would make sense. You know, now we get a small flashback. After finishing swap training, Gojo takes a dig at Yuta, saying his cursed energy is too inconsistent, but he gets immediately rebuked by Maki and says, as she says, Gojo's too strict on Yuta, and others join her to defend tired Yuta. And you see like Gojo kind of like covering up his ears, sticking out his tongue. But we also see Yuta about to do the hollow freaking purple. Like that joint looks crazy. Now, the next page, Yuta chants for hollow purple, but Sukuna immediately grabs hold of his arms and undoes the sign and punches him away. Sukuna thinks to herself that he won't let Yuta use the hollow purple, which, yeah, he should have PTSD with the hollow purple because that shit that shit almost ended him twice. Before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Yeah. These are not singles, these are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase all of that in the link in the description. And just, check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So, anyways, guys, where he started off the fight with a hollow purple. Then Gojo did the hollow purple that nuked the whole freaking place to Maharaga. And okay, so this next part is freaking hilarious. And this is what I'm just all like, yo, this may be the MVP of the chapter. But Yuta uses blue and suddenly a recorder flies near Sukuna, at which Unomaki screams, "Don't move." Now, when I first saw this, I was just like, am I reading that right? Wait, what? And then you see this freaking recorder fly through, and I'm just all like, yo, this recorder has to be the most powerful curse tool. Like, who would have thought to use a record? Like, what that is? That joy came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere, just like this recorder. Like, I don't think anyone. There is no one. Let me know. Drop the video in the comment section if anyone predicted that Unomaki was going to make a freaking random appearance with a freaking recorder flying through the thing. And I wonder if that was because of Todo. Now, another thing as well is, now this is again why we have to wait for the officials, because I'm just all like, wait, did Yuta have the recorder and took it in the domain? Or did somebody like Todo switch something and allow for that to come through? Like that, I'm gonna need some clarification for that, but the chapter ends. Sukuna freezes in shock as Yuta fully finishes the chants and loads hollow purple, which is ready to fire on Sukuna at any moment. Chapter ends. Editor's comment. Editor's comment. Unleash your teacher's unlimited technique. Woo, this battle looks super dope. No break next week. And this is interesting. Mayamara says, holy shit. I was always wondering why Yuta wanted Anumaki's help when he has already copied his technique, his curse technique, but they were planning all this. Dang, Gege. Beautiful double spread with insane cliffhanger. Welcome back, Gege. Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve it, but man, that panel with Unomaki, and he's like bleeding, like he really freaking, that joint is crazy. Now, the fact that it ended with him about to do the hollow purple, I'm almost thinking that it's not gonna go down. Something's gonna happen, whether it be time runs out, and then, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. But this chapter was crazy. Like I said, the recorder thing has to be the MVP. The recorder literally has to be the MVP. That joint. And let me know in the comments. If you think that that's what Yuta threw instead of the blue. or if you think that it was something that Toto might have switched in, or somebody threw it through the domain, but no, it didn't say that, you know, it didn't show or say anything like something busting through the domain or something. So I'm just all like, yo, that that right there, that's some 3D, 4D, 5D chess move right there. But anyways, guys and gals, this is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another video. Let me know what y'all think of this chapter in the comments. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.